Hi, this is Anna, and I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial, well, hopefully quick, of how to make Yuna's braid from Final Fantasy X-2. You'll notice it's sort of a woven braid, reaches down pretty far. You'll need rope. I've already gotten part of it finished, so please excuse me. The rope is almost 2 centimeters wide. The ribbon, you'll need red ribbon, in spools about like 18 feet wide, or 18 feet long, pardon me, and about almost 2.5 centimeters wide. You'll be taking this, and I can't tell you an exact length since you're going to have to make it based on your own height. Don't worry about going to Home Depot and like unraveling the rope and holding it to the back of your head until you're able to figure out about how long it is. So you'll need to cut the ribbon. I did about 2.5 times the length of the rope. I cut the ribbon, so you can see I have a lot of excess, but that's okay. You know, it gives you room to mess up. You'll need to cut it into 4 strips, which with two spools of these ribbon will cover that completely. Now it requires a sort of pattern to weave it, like a braid. You'll be getting a sort of diamond pattern that goes all the way around the braid. And you start off by taking 2 ends of the ribbon. Pretend that this is the top and not the bottom of mine. Alright. You'll have them crisscross like this. Now what you want to do, make sure that they're slack at the top, is one of these ribbons goes like this, and for the other one you want to do the alternate. So you slip this under that one. Alright. And that's basically what it will look like. So then you tighten it up, make sure they get right next to each other. You'll want to make like this whole thing as tight as possible so it doesn't come unraveled. And just keep tweaking it until it's good. Okay, so now that you have that, you take either painter's tape or masking tape, not duct tape, because that will be really sticky. It will wreck the ribbon in most cases and leave sticky residue, which is not cool. I am currently tearing off a piece of tape. So you take the piece of tape and you tape it on just about right here. And I'm sorry, it's going to be a bit looser than what I said to do it because I'm doing this one-handed. I do not have a tripod. Okay, so you keep it taped down like that. Now press the tape down as hard as you can on this ribbon right here. You can use like the back of your nail, your thumb, just make sure that it's on there good and tight. But make sure that you can peel it off right here. So you very carefully peel it off, but make sure that the tape stays on the ribbon part. Now you take the top of your ribbon, of your rope, okay, and you're going to be sticking it on. You stick it on about right here. The top of the rope is right here, so like that. It's not going to wrap around like evenly. It's going to overlap a little bit, but that's okay. So you pinch it, and you take it around so it looks like this, and then you fold that in, and try to get this as like parallel to the top of the rope as you can. And you take this part, and you tape it around. Now you do that as tight as you can, so that doesn't fall off, because you're going to be tugging on this ribbon constantly, so you don't want it slipping down or slipping off. So you'll see it'll kind of stay in that diamond pattern, that was the bottom of that diamond that we had made. And then you'll see these two pieces of ribbon are together. You'll take the ribbon that's on the back that is the highest. You see how this one's underneath? You want to take the one that is on top right here and then bring it around. And then you see how this one is on top right here? This one that you're pulling around needs to go underneath, like that. And then when you get to the next ribbon, it goes on top, like that. So you can see you're starting to get a little bit of the diamond pattern that's right here. Then you basically just keep doing that. See, now this is the top ribbon that's folding around. This one's the bottom. So then you take this one and you pull it around. And I'm not pulling it tight because I'm doing this one-handed. So remember to just keep pulling it as tight as you can. And you'll have these two pieces of ribbon that are parallel. And so you take the one that's around the back. And this time you do the alternate. This is hard with one hand. Definitely do it with two. And then you put this one on top. And then that one underneath. It's really hard to do this with one hand. Sorry. I keep making excuses. Now don't unravel it like I'm doing. I'm just doing this because I already have it done on the other side so I can show you what I've been doing. Okay, so you keep it taped at the top. That's what's going to keep it secure and tight. Okay, as you can see, I've got quite a bit finished. It takes a while to do, but it's not really hard. I saw someone's tutorial who was like, it was done step by step without any pictures or anything, and they're like, if you did GIMP when you were a kid, then this will be easy. Well, I didn't do GIMP, but I was able to do this just fine. And you can see it's getting loose because I've been moving it around a lot. You don't want it to look like this, okay? You want it to be nice and tight, so that you can't see the rope at all. If you do it tight enough, then you won't see the rope. So, because if you were to see the rope, it would be in right there. So you just have to keep going down. And though I haven't finished it yet, I'm going to be doing a similar thing up here that I did down here. When I reach the bottom, I'm going to be taping it shut. And when you attach it to the wig, I'm sorry, I don't know how to attach this to real hair if you're using your real hair. You're going to use these to tie it on. And definitely when you're working on this, tape down the top so that you can like tug and tug and tug on it and it won't come off. Because trying to do this with both hands and having this part of the rope flailing around is really hard. If you have any questions, let me know and I will try to explain it as best as I can. But that's just basically how you do the braiding. And it looks very pretty when you're working on it. And I'm pretty pleased to have figured this out after about an hour and a half of trial and error. So yeah, you'll eventually have your Yuna Braid for your Final Fantasy X-2 costume. And thanks for watching. Again, any comments, questions, please let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, thank you. Bye.